Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another pregnancy vlog. This week I am updating you guys on week 36, so just 1 week. And it's funny because I said in my last pregnancy vlog that I wasn't sure if I was going to update you from this point moving forward on a weekly basis or every 2-week basis, because I was like, not that much changes in 2 weeks. Like 2 weeks as a whole seems like a long period of time, but when I look back, I'm like, okay, like, you know, over a week, nothing crazy happens. Week 36 was something else. Nothing terrible happened, nothing bad or anything, but it's been a turning point. It's been a real turning point. Okay, so 36 weeks, you're officially 9 months pregnant. And last week when I turned 36 weeks, I was like, okay, like, you know, I feel like I'm getting heavier, I'm getting bigger. Like what else could be coming my way, right? Well, I feel so heavy. I feel so much bigger. I feel like the difference between last week and this week is tenfold. And they say that from now until he comes, he's gaining like something like half a pound a week or something. Maybe I read that wrong. It feels like half a pound a week. It just feels really heavy. On top of that, I think the theme for this past week, and even kind of including, and I mentioned this in my last pregnancy vlog, but this swollen feet, swollen everything at this point. So my hands are swollen, my face is swollen. Like if anyone has seen my jawline, please let me know where it is, because I have had to, normally like on an everyday basis, I don't really contour, I don't really bronze. I kind of just like am fine with going out with a little bit of concealer, mascara, eyeshadow, brows, and that's it. Well, this past week, I was like, oh my God, I need to contour. Where's my face? Like where are my cheekbones? Where is my jawline? Like can't find any of it. So that was fun. And I started vlogging again, which has been a blast. So if you haven't seen my first weekly vlog that I posted, I will post that up above and down below, but check that out because that's just been such a fun way of documenting this whole huge transition. And that's what it really feels like, especially in this last, you know, 4 weeks or so, 4 to, I guess, however, 6 weeks maybe, until he gets here. It's just felt it's been very like transformative, and I can sense that like something is gonna change, you know? Duh, the baby's coming. But yeah, so swollen. Oh my gosh, my feet and my ankles. Really, I mean, my feet get pretty big, but it's my ankles. Like goodbye ankles. Like my calf just sort of like goes straight into my foot. And it's not so much like cankles because you can still see sort of where my ankle is. It's just so swollen. And by the end of the day, I can feel like everything is swollen. Like my arms start getting a little swollen, my legs, my like thighs, upper thighs. Today was a weird day in that I feel like my hands are a little bit swollen and my joints kind of hurt in my hands, which makes me a little bit nervous. But yeah, I can feel like the joints in my hands kind of bothering me. And then again, with my face just like so swollen, so round. And then I'm still dealing with a lot of congestion. And it's funny because it doesn't, like during the day I'm okay, I'm fine. It's just at night that it really bothers me. And I feel like I can't breathe. And then on top of that, I've been experiencing like, if anything, it's the funniest thing. I feel like I say that all the time, but they say that like now is the period of time where you might start to feel your baby descend a little bit as like they get ready to come out into the world. But if anything, I've almost felt up until today, I've almost felt it be the opposite. Like I've almost felt like in the past week he's gotten higher and it's so difficult to breathe. It's so hard to get like a full deep breath in. And so that's why I find that like I'm not sleeping at night and I'm so tired because he's so high and like he's restricting my diaphragm, and so he's restricting my breath. And then on top of that I have congestion. So it's just sort of like I can't breathe either way. And I told my doctor that our last appointment, so we have another doctor's appointment. We start our weekly ultrasounds or weekly check-ins this week, and we have the doctor's appointment tomorrow when I will be officially 37 weeks. But I brought it up to my doctor last visit, so 2 weeks ago, and she was like, you know, she said that it's pretty well normal. all the apps have been saying that that's super normal too, that like, you know, baby's going to be pretty high up and restrict the movement of your diaphragm, and that hopefully soon he will start descending. And that's what I said, like every day but today, because today was the first day where I kind of felt like, okay, I feel like something's low. Hopefully it's his head, but something's feeling a little bit low. Like I can tell that he's still like, there's still part of him that's super high, but I can start to feel some, not pressure down low, but like I can start to feel like he's a little bit lower. Okay, so let's talk about some Braxton Hicks. So again, in my last pregnancy vlog, I mentioned that I was experiencing some Braxton Hicks. And this past week, I experienced them one day. And if you watched my weekly vlog, then you would have known that I got a wonderful prenatal massage, which was such a luxury because I don't normally get massages. For me, I don't know, it's funny, like massages stress me out more than they relax me. I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you are like that too. I love going to the spa, and when I'm there, I think to myself, like, I need to do this more often, and I need to plan for this more often. But it's one of those things that, like, planning for it and, like, actually, like, scheduling it will stress me out to the point where I'm like, I don't actually need a massage. Like, I'll be fine. But my husband, for our anniversary, got me a prenatal massage. It was so nice. But what was really funny was on our way home from the massage, I started feeling some Braxton Hicks contractions, and it was almost like, and this is like what I'm assuming is Braxton Hicks, and what I had spoken to I had described this to my doctor, and she was like, yeah, it sounds like Braxton Hicks. It felt like period cramps, and maybe a slight tightening of my abdominal muscles, or like a slight tightening in my abdomen region. Nothing huge, nothing crazy, but definitely period cramps, like very uncomfortable. So I don't know if that was triggered by the massage or what, but it was lovely to get a massage in general. It was so relaxing and just really nice to like get pampered. Definitely been really, really hot, which is great because it's so cold out. If you don't know, I live in New York. It's still winter time. Like it's still gonna be cold here up until, you know, we won't really get a good spring until like early April, if that. So it's still winter outside, like it's still just like 30 degrees. But because I'm so hot, what's nice is that it doesn't bother me quite as much. And again, I give so much credit to women who are pregnant during the summertime or in warm climates, because I cannot imagine, oh my gosh, I can't imagine being pregnant in somewhere hot and humid. Oh my gosh, that would kill me. I feel like, oh, be so difficult. So yeah, so much credit to you if you yourself were pregnant during the summer. Carrying multiples, because that's another thing where I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm carrying one baby and this is exhausting. I can't imagine carrying more than one. Or if you've been pregnant during the summer, like, oh my gosh, all the credit to you. Then some of you guys were so sweet in my last pregnancy vlog. When I did my belly shot, you guys had mentioned that my belly doesn't have any stretch marks on it, and you guys were like, that's so cool, like how awesome. And I'll say this much, like thank you all for those lovely compliments. But I'm a little wary when it comes to stretch marks, and I'll tell you why. So I think like stretch marks for the most part, like genetic, right? But with my body, I've found over the years, like I fluctuated in weight and sort of like body shape since I was like a teen. And I've found that with my body, what happens is, so when I'm bigger, when I expand, I sort of lose all my stretch marks. And they disappear, right? Because my skin is stretching, everything's expanding. Then it's when I lose the weight that I start noticing the stretch marks like crazy. And I've had stretch marks on the sides of my hips. I've had stretch marks on my inner thighs, the back of my thighs, and the back of my calves for a really long time. And now they're gone. Now you can't see them because everything is expanded. But I'm sure when I lose the weight and like get back to the size I was prior, that they'll probably come back, because they, especially the side hip ones, those I've had forever. And I've come to like accept them. I'm not the type of person that like, I don't really care. I think the stomach is an interesting area, because I don't know, I've never had stretch marks on my stomach area, so I think that would be just like, it'll be interesting to see how I handle that if that ends up happening. I have been really good. I mean, I've mentioned to you guys before, I'm using the Earth Mama belly butter and the coconut oil, and I'm doing that every night. So I'm being really diligent with like lotioning up and stuff. So fingers crossed that that actually helps. But yeah, thank you again for your kind words. But let's all wait and see what happens when I actually like lose the baby weight and like what my body looks like after, because I'm pretty sure it might look I might be like one just giant stretch mark. Wanted to mention to you guys a really funny story. So again, I sound like a broken record, but if you watched my pregnancy vlog, you would have, or not my pregnancy vlog, if you would have watched my weekly vlog, you would have seen that I bought big granny panties at Target. And I was so excited for my granny panties because all my underwear, they fit, but they're just tight. They're tight and they're all small, and part of me was like, I don't want to keep stretching them out. So if I can get granny panties, like great, I'm gonna get them. It'll be like wonderful. So I went to Target, I bought my big granny panties. I was so excited. I pulled them out of the packaging on the vlog and was like, oh my God, look how big these are. And like, you better believe, like I went for what I thought was going to be a big size on me. And I went for the style of underwear that I thought were going to be like the biggest and the most comfortable. Well, turns out, here's an update. I washed those darn underpants and I put them on and they're tight. They are tight. So, moral of the story is, one, I wasn't aware of my sizing very well, or like I chose a size that I thought would fit, but also like I clearly have like no concept of like how big I actually am. And like how sad, how sad is that like I bought these huge granny panties in hopes and dreams of like wearing comfortable underwear, and I put them on and they are like tighter and more uncomfortable than some of my like more worn in underwear. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep them, like, obviously, and I'm sure they'll be comfortable like once baby is out. And I, you know, especially those first 2 weeks, I bought a whole bunch of Depends, you know, super sexy, and disposable underwear and pads and stuff for after I give birth. But it'll be nice too to like know that I have some underwear that, like, you know, if they get ruined or whatever, I can just throw them out. Speaking of, I still haven't packed my hospital bag. I keep saying on my pregnancy vlogs and on my weekly vlogs that like, this is the weekend, like this is the day, I'm gonna pack it. I still haven't packed it, which is not good, but everything is like contained, like everything's in a box. It's just the matter of like taking those contents in the box and putting it into the bag. So I was joking and saying that, like, you know, like if worse comes to worse, if I go into labor, like, you know, Jeff can just pick up the box and bring the box to the hospital because everything's in the box. But yeah, I didn't pack anything yet. However, I did, which I feel really proud of. One, I did wash a few of the pieces that needed to be washed that are gonna go in my hospital bag. So some nursing bras, and I'm gonna do like a what's in my hospital bag. I just have to like pack it first. I washed the nursing bras. I washed some of the postpartum underwear that I got. I also washed my Gownie. Spoiler, I got a Gownie. So freaking excited about it. And then, even more exciting, I haven't washed his clothes yet, but I organized his clothes by age range, which made me feel really good. So I think it was like 2 nights ago, I was like, it was around like 9:30 at night, which for me normally is like, I'm in bed, my legs are the size of trees and I just need to rest. But I got this like sudden urge to just organize his clothes by age, just so I knew like, oh, I know why. So because I made a little order on Gap.com of some baby clothes, and so unnecessary. Jeff was like, Erica, you literally, your baby shower's this weekend. Like, why are you gonna buy him clothes when like people are gonna be giving you clothes? But they were having a huge sale. It was like 50% off their baby stuff, plus an extra 20% off. And they had some really cute stuff. And Gap always does like really cute collaborations with Disney. So I saw some just like really, really cute things. So I ordered him some clothes. And so then I was like, well, darn, like I don't know how much of everything he has. Like I don't know how many newborn things he has or 3-month-old. Like I want to organize by age. So I did that. So I feel really happy that I did that. And at least I know he's not lacking in any department in terms of ages and stuff, but at least I know now like which clothes go where. So I do need to wash his clothes, but my baby shower is this weekend. So I'm going to do, after the baby shower, I'm going to do the washing for all of his stuff. And also, I don't think I've mentioned on anywhere that okay, so my baby shower is this Saturday, but then really, really exciting, I'm having a mother blessing or a blessing way on Sunday. And for those of you who may not know, a mother blessing is like an old Native American tradition of sort of blessing, having a ceremony surrounding the mother with a lot of encouragement and like love from some of the women in her life who are are like the most, I don't know, not like the most important to her, but just like prominent women in her life. And my best friend, who's also my doula, who I mentioned before, asked me if I wanted one. And I was like, sure, you know, why not? Like, I'm always down for another get together. And so we're gonna do it on Sunday, and I have no idea what to expect. She had one, but I was living in Florida at the time, so I couldn't go. So I honestly have no idea what to expect. I'm really excited about it though, and I'll be vlogging it, so we'll see how that goes. That'll be fun. And then what else? Oh, so I wanted to just give a little shout out quickly. Oh, my body. Before I show you a belly shot and like wrap things up. So my friend Sarah Pope here on YouTube, I will link her channel down below. She is so sweet. She has a son who is about like oh sorry, the heater just turned on. Let me shut that off so I don't fry my legs. She has a son who I believe is like almost 1.5. And I'm sorry, Sarah, if that's wrong, by the way. I keep saying he's like maybe 1.5 and watch him be like totally not. But she sent me a bunch of Hudson, her son's like some old clothes, some clothes that he never wore, and just some other goodies. And I thought that was so, so sweet of her. And what's so great is that like some of these things, like a lot of these newborn things, let me show you the size of this. Oh my goodness. First of all, look how tiny. Have you ever seen something so small in your whole life? This is like the size of my forearm. This is so cute, and it's so perfect because we don't have any newborn anything. So like obviously he could come out and he could not fit in this like right off the bat, but what's so nice is that like now I don't have to like go out and like buy newborn things just in case, right? Because like you just don't know what size your baby's gonna be. So if he comes out and he's really tiny, then perfect. We have like really tiny little clothes for him. How cute. I just thought that was so generous of her. She really didn't need to do that. So thank you, Sarah. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So kind. We've also just been receiving a lot of baby shower gifts in the mail, which has been so kind. Like gearing up to my baby shower, some family and friends who are unable to make it have been sending me gifts off my registry, which is just so generous. And it's been so fun getting to like unbox and stuff. One of the gifts actually was bought by my parents and is the bassinet. We set up the bassinet. I showed that whole fiasco on the vlog because it was just such a funny, well, it was one of like those big life moments where you're like, oh my gosh, I can't believe my husband is putting together our baby's bassinet. Like this is so wild and so crazy. And so I wanted to film it for that reason, but then I started getting confused. We have the Halo swivel sleeper bassinet, and I was getting kind of confused as to like how it worked. And long story short, it's a beautiful bassinet. I will definitely do like once baby is here and we've used it for a decent amount of time, I will definitely do like a little review video on it, because especially if you're like me and you don't really like, it's your first baby, you don't really know, like I think it's nice to have someone give you their like real honest feedback on a product as expensive and as big as the bassinet, right? And as important. So anyway, that's that. So since my baby shower is this weekend, I'm gonna vlog my baby shower, or vlog it as best as I can. And then I'm going to do a what I got for my baby shower video, because I think those are just so fun to watch, right? Like, it's almost like the what I got for Christmas video. I love those types of videos. And yeah, that's everything I wrote down about week 36. Let me show you my bump. I'm wearing my pineapple pajama pants, because, you know, just a beacon of style over here. Oh, and my back has really started to hurt this week. So there we go. Nice big belly. So yeah, he's very heavy. He does look a little bit lower. Like I can feel something down here, right? Which is funny, because again, like, he's still pretty high too. Look at this belly! So round. Oh my gosh. It's so fun though that he's in there, you know? I don't have to worry about him being anywhere. Like, he's just here. He's just right here. Do you like my pineapple pants? So yeah, that's the bell. Yeah, my hips and my back are just kind of really bothering me, which standing up reminded me of that. Getting up and sitting down are kind of tricky and a little bit difficult. But yeah, besides that, everything's great. You know, like I can't complain. he's healthy, as long as he's healthy, and as long as like I'm healthy, and as long as like everything is progressing normally, then I can totally deal with the swelling. If anything, I find the swelling kind of comical because I've never seen my legs so big before or my feet and my ankles and my face. Like my mom said to me the other day, she was like, wow, like, yeah, your face is really big. Like you've reached that stage of pregnancy. Like I'm not cute pregnant anymore. I'm not like, you know, like wear cute clothes and like you have a cute little bump pregnant. Like I'm super pregs now. But I'm trying to enjoy it. I'm trying to enjoy it as much as I can because I know it's going to go by so fast. And even though in my head I'm like, there's no way I'm going to miss being pregnant. I can't wait till he's here sort of thing. I know, like, you just never know, right? And so I don't want to rush it or anything. Also, this is my last week working, which is really exciting. This is it. Then I will be able to just rest and sort of like focus all my energy on him. And of course, like I'll still be teaching dance. I'll still be doing YouTube and like, you know, there'll still be things going on, but I won't be seeing any private Pilates clients, and I won't be teaching Pilates for a little while. So yeah, I'll get to just rest. Okay guys, I'm gonna go. Thank you so much for watching. I'm really looking forward to week 37 and just like the craziness that I'm sure. If I thought like this past week couldn't get any, I don't know, wilder or, you know, just different, then I'm sure week 37 is probably most likely going to be the same. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up, and I will talk to you all really soon. Bye guys.